Hello, Aquarius. It's Milady, and this is Milady's Way Tarot, and I'm coming to do your weekly rune reading in the week of, what is this, July 21st, 2025. The cards I'm using today are What Lies Beneath, Hidden Future Oracle cards. I want to thank everybody for sharing, subscribing, setting up personal readings, commenting, and hitting that notification bell. All right, Morphos, let's get this show on the road. All right, what's going on with the Aquarius? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius. Okay, already I'm hearing the universe. Okay, so I do feel like something strange, very, very strange, out of the ordinary happened. And I feel like it led me to somewhere where I just felt like this is where I was supposed to be. I do feel like it might have been people there. It might have been like the perfect place and I found a job here. It could be something like, I just, got just a thought or a creation just popped in my head. I do feel like I feel like somebody made a wrong turn and it ended up being the right one. Okay, somebody went to the wrong office and I feel like somebody ended up getting seen for something else that they was doing or promoted. Okay, I do feel like a wrong turn became right. Okay, that's what I'm feeling like already. All right. Let's see what's happening here. Yep, I already hear. I sound like the penny. Good luck. All right, so we got that there. So we're just gonna put that on there. Okay, so I was supposed to read this before, but everything happens the way it's supposed to. We're gonna put that back over there. Okay, investigation. Oh. Okay. So, okay. Okay, right now, just from this investigation card, of course, somebody's watching. Somebody's trying to see what's going on, looking at people and things. I do feel like I feel like somebody went to the wrong place, wrong office, and I feel like I gave some information, and I feel like somebody may have been taking my credit. I'm getting ready to get my credit back, okay? I do feel like some kind of energy about that, but we're going to put this here just in case that energy come back up, all right? But here, we're going to start down here. All right, so this is basically protection, okay? So this is protection from some kind of deceit or betrayal, okay? So this makes me feel like somebody may... Oh, sorry, let me zoom in here. All right, so this makes me feel like somebody may try to retaliate against you because of the information that got out, but I feel like I'm being protected. So I feel like I just ended up in the right place. Yeah, somebody was stealing my ideas. Somebody was stealing my work. Somebody was stealing my everything and using it for themselves, but it's wild because I feel like it was a manager or somebody over me, and I feel like it's all getting ready to come out now, but this person is going to try to get rid of me to try to cover it up, but it's not happening. It's not going to work, okay? They're not going to be able to get rid of you, okay? And it's only because of that wrong turn, okay? So here we got friend and emotions. So I do feel like, wow, don't you love it? So I do feel like friends stop talking to you. Respond, yeah. You send messages, don't respond. Right now, they're trying to figure out if they're going to talk to you or not. So it looked like this old boss or leader or whatever this is, it looked like they turned people against you, okay? I do feel like after this is over, I do feel like that boss is going to disappear into the night, and those friends might try to creep back. Those are not your friends. If you want to bring them back, that's on you, but if they left you once, they will leave you again, okay? That's just that on that, okay? So we're going to go over here. In between love and emotions, I do feel like with these relationships, I'm finding out that these people aren't really there for me. Okay, I do feel like some people did contact back. I do feel like those are very good people. I do feel like they're going to go far. The people that came back to you, I do feel like they're going to develop some strong relationships. But I do feel like I do feel like a cliquey energy coming, okay? So, I mean, I just would say avoid cliquey energies, but, you know, of course you can do what you want to do. But I do feel like it's getting ready to be a group. I honestly feel like a group of 4, ain't nobody going to be able to get in here. Okay, ain't nobody going to be able to say anything to us. Ain't nobody going to be able to stop us. And it's not like an energy where, you know, we just run around bullying people. I feel like this is the energy where we just gonna do what we need to do. We're gonna be strong. We're gonna listen out for each other. And we're gonna do what we gotta do. Okay, that's the energy I'm feeling from this. It's not like we're going to get. It's just like we got a bond here and ain't nobody gonna break it, okay? Then we got the same numbers again from here. 7, 7, 8, 8, 12, 12, 11, 11, okay? So I heard birthdays, so this might have to do with some birthdays and stuff, okay? Show me here again, investigation. So I do feel like you guys are investigating yourself, okay? Ooh, is it 3 of y'all? I don't know, 3 or 4. But of course, it looked like somebody might be investigating y'all to see what's going on. But I do feel like this has started with just a horrible, a nasty little boss, okay? And then it turned into a group friend. And I do feel like, of course, it's going to be an outsider that's trying to get in that somebody wouldn't let in. But it's like, if you're trying to get in so hard, like, there's something not right with that. If you fall into place, then that's one thing. But if you just trying to do whatever you do to get in here, you know, that's mole energy. So it's like they not letting this person in, okay? And I do feel like that could start another investigation. Oh, they're being mean. No, they're not being mean. They just don't trust this person that's coming in, okay? But I do feel like I'm not talking to this person, not really trying to contact with that person. I do feel like we still trying to see if this person is somebody that we can bring in or not, and it just looks like it ain't, okay? Because I do feel like an investigation gonna start, and this person just mad because they can't get inside the group. That's wild. That's wild. Yeah. Well, okay. Yeah, but this is not a group of like, oh, we're going to go tear everything up. It's just like we're going to be always there for each other. We investigating the investigators, okay? We watching the moves, okay? So it's like we ain't just sitting here doing bad stuff. We looking out for each other for bad stuff. And it's wild because most of these companies is like this, okay? You got to look out for all these shady people when you're just trying to do your job. It's wild. All right, so here we have, wow, okay, so I just felt like crying. So it looked like somebody is just like really boohoo crying, trying to act like, you know, they was so hurt by this situation. But it wasn't even like that though. But it's like you can't say anything. They just got to do their little investigating and see, okay? Yes, okay, let's keep going. All right, so I do feel like, oh, wow. I feel like a little bit of manipulation going on. So some kind of shortage is happening. And I do feel like they're trying to blame it on the group. Okay. These people got paper trails. So keep on trying. It's not going to work. But somebody's trying to do everything they can do to separate this this group. And it's just not going to happen. Okay. It's like a united we stand, divided we fall thing. Okay. Oh, my goodness. This is like hurtful, like to go through this at work. You know, I've been through something like this, and it's just, we shouldn't have to be like this. Okay. But here, so we got the Othala here. So I do feel like material prosperity here. But I do feel like maybe some kind of contract. So I do feel like some contracts is coming and being started, okay? And I do feel like more contracts is in the future. So this makes me feel like if somebody does try to do something to this group of people, I do feel like there's enough paperwork to go after them in different ways, because it's like they're not causing no trouble. They just protecting each other from the mess that goes on. And it's just like, wow, it's just like, how do this keep happening? How do, like, they keep getting the same type of leaders in here, okay? Or the same type of associates around. It's just like all these people on the outside just want to come tear this up, okay? But we know it's just because they ain't got it, okay? But I'm just keep seeing like a deck of cards being broke down or trying to be kicked down, but it's like a imaginary force field, okay? But I feel like people just keep trying to tear this thing down, and it's not happening, okay? So here, this penny, it looked like it's upside down, but it's still like this luck, okay? Somebody got luck, and I feel like the luck is connected to the group. And then it's weird because right now it look like a triangle, and you know triangles represent stability. And I do feel like this is just a bond that cannot be broken. And I do feel like if somebody does break this bond, it's going to be connected to some misconduct and repercussions toward the person trying to tear that down. Is going to get yeah, it's going to be a problem for them, okay? All right, back to this penny. Definitely somebody's getting ready to show good appreciation, which is these people to each other, because of the protection. I'm glad you're there for me. You know, I do feel like it's wild, because I feel like the WAR is here. Like, we feel like we there, and I feel like, you know, I'm just happy that these people are there for me. I do feel like messages being sent back and forth about, you know, yeah, thank you for being there for me, you know. Yeah, thank you for being there for me. Okay, so keep going. Let's see what's going on here. All right, so we got I think it's called Inguas. Okay, so I do feel like new situations is coming, new possibilities. I do feel like, I do feel like a new person might be coming in. I felt that up here too. So I do feel like not only with this group, and that's probably why I was feeling that fourth energy. I feel like somebody was on the outside and they talking to somebody else about what's going on. And I feel like this person came to the group and like, hey, they trying to do this and this and that, so just watch out, you know what I'm saying? And then I do feel like this person just went over to the side, and that's just it. I'm just trying to look out for you. And I do feel like with that, this helped that person get closer to being in this group, even though this person was just like trying to help out, you know. It's just like, we just here to do the right thing, okay? So I do feel like the good people are sticking together, and these people that's on the outside trying to burn stuff down, they falling apart, okay? But I do feel like some good things are getting ready to come out of somebody trying to betray someone. And I do feel like, you know, a new person is going to be let into this, okay? All right, so here, I don't know, this 3, I do feel like celebrations are there. This makes me feel like this group is going to win. But we got the 2, so I do feel like somebody got options, okay? The options is stand in this situation or move. But I do feel like whatever it is, I do feel like some kind of monetary gain is coming from that, okay? And with this 1 being here, that as well, the monetary gain is coming from some kind of disrespect or deceit. I do feel like all these people got receipts, and then I feel like this outsider is coming with receipts as well. And I do feel like, you know, another king is going down. Okay. All right, so let's see what's going on over here. All right. See what's happening over here. All right, yes. That's exactly what's happening over there. So it looked like there's some people just mad about what's going on here. They want to be a part of it, but I feel like they only want to be a part of it to take it down. But I feel like this group, they know good and bad, okay? They know good and bad. They're not about to let this monster in there, okay? So definitely a private relationship. Only a certain kind of person, honest, loyal, dependable, respectable. If you ain't that, you ain't getting in there, okay? Because we don't need nobody lying to get across. We only going to use truth and facts, okay? We use truth and facts. That's it. All right. So, So when I see this card, I don't know, I don't see all that. I just see the meditation part. I do feel like the strong connection, okay? So I do feel like this connection is just like a higher part of energy with these people together. And I feel like, you know, there is no stopping his bond. You know, I don't know why this popped up to me, but you know how like when your friends date somebody and, you know, they get the grown-up stuff and then they start acting like, you know, don't say nothing wrong about this person, that's my person, okay? That's the energy I'm feeling here. But it's not like somebody's going tripping out. It's just like, you know, if you talk weird about this person, I'm just gonna walk away, okay? And I'm probably not gonna talk to you again, okay? That's the energy, that's the strength, that's the bond that these people have, and that's the bond that ain't nobody else gonna break, okay? But other than that, that's all I have for you guys. Make sure to check your sun, moon, and rising signs. Thanks for watching.